Hi everybody, this is Bruce here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Traveling with Bruce. Please subscribe to my channel today and become a key supporter of Traveling with Bruce by clicking the Patreon link. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. The cruise ship industry has had nothing but changes and cancellations and modifications to their itineraries in the last couple of weeks. First with Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey in Houston, of course, and now the next one, Hurricane Maria. This is a shot of San Juan, Puerto Rico, the harbor. There's a couple of cruise ships there that are parked. They're visiting for the day. This filming is being done on another cruise ship, and it's not uncommon for 2 or 3 cruise ships to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico on any given day. And the hope of the cruise industry was that because of the damage caused to the ports in St. Thomas and the island in general, obviously, and San Martin, and over in the Turks and Caicos, Tortuga, they were looking at ports like San Juan, Puerto Rico to pick up the slack. And here's a shot of New York. A lot of cruises come out of New York nowadays, and they ply the Eastern Caribbean, and San Juan, Puerto Rico is one of the popular spots to stop these ships for an entire day. A lot of people who live in New York have families in Puerto Rico, and they sort of visit them for a 6-8 hour visit on these cruises. Very popular. The problem now with Hurricane Maria is it's making a beeline directly for San Juan, Puerto Rico. It is headed for the island. And so cruise lines already are announcing mid-cruise itinerary changes. There are 5 cruise ships that are in the water now, that are in the area, that are now going to avoid Puerto Rico and San Juan because of Hurricane Maria. One of the ports that they'll head to is this one here, Ocho Rios in Jamaica. It's well out of the way at this point, out of the hurricane's path. This is a Western Caribbean stop, and this port here is going to become much more heavily used. The trick with Jamaica, of course, is that cruise ships can't just pull into the port in Kingston, Jamaica, and let the 4,000 passengers out into the streets of downtown Kingston. The security issue is a problem. We have far too many desperate people in that area who are, will be plotting ways to pickpocket and cause problems for tourists. So they have to come to a place like this, Ocho Rios, where it's all controlled, where you have gated beach area and well-protected, heavy security. Another one that'll pick up a lot of business is this place right here, Georgetown, Grand Cayman Islands. Now, the Caymans do well as it is. They already have 2, 3, sometimes 4 cruise ships a day that come here. A shot coming up here in just a second will give you an idea. To get off a ship in the Cayman Islands, you have to take a tender. The Caymans do not have a dock where the ship can pull up to. So the ships park about a half a mile off the shore, and here are a shot of 4 cruise ships that are waiting for their passengers to come back at the end of the day so they can move on. In this particular vacation that I was on, there were actually 6 cruise ships here in a single day. One of them was a smaller one, had about 1,000 passengers, but the other 5 combined would have been up to 15,000 tourists who would have descended from their tenders onto the island, and the population of the island is 30,000 people. So this island is going to be overrun with well-meaning tourists, have no other choice, nowhere else to go. And so it's going to be a very hectic winter season. Here's a shot of people lining up to get off the island at the end of the day. You first get on, and then you have to get off on these tenders. It's going to be very difficult. So don't be surprised in the next week or so as this Hurricane Maria makes its way over Puerto Rico. We're probably going to hear about 30 to 35 cruises at least that will not call on San Juan, Puerto Rico. That is an economic hit the island just can't afford, but it's just going to happen because the island is going to be in trouble power-wise, water-wise, and everything else. Anyway, thanks for watching my video today. I'll keep you updated as I know more. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. Check out my Patreon page too. Thanks, everybody. Bye.